Welcome back. Continuing to work on the INSGEN Magic Shack. Last time we did a lot. We put in our picture and our little plan up here, our lights. We have our light in down here, and basically finished the whole first floor and have all our wires down here ready to be connected to our battery pack. Today we're going to work on the second floor. There's a lot of components that are not labeled. You just have to look and pick them out and put them in. So that's what we've been doing. I can't say I haven't missed anything because I may have, but we're trying not to. Now we go to the second floor and we start out with our little chest of drawers with our basket. And I did find my little black pen. I have it on here. And our candlestick. That goes just off the wall on the left. It's not right up against it. Beside that goes our big tall ivy pot. And next to that goes our desk with our quill and books. And that is kind of centered between the ivy pot and the light. So that's the back part. Let's glue that in. Next we have our little round table. A stack of books, plus a loose leaf book. And this stack of books, I believe, is this one with the green and the burgundy. That would go here. The rocking chair would go right at the desk. Our table would go in here, right in front of the dresser, and our books go here with this music book on top. We'll glue this in now. Our little pot is to the back, our coffee cup to the front. I kind of hate to glue the rocking chair in. It's just too cute. I'm going to be brave and let it go. I'm just going to let it there to be played with. And then our book, this is our music book. It's this way, they're showing it. And having it glued on top of these. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 books sitting in the front. And that may be all we have left. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're showing this book on top of that book. And this book at the bottom. And this book here. Kind of stacked like that, just in a pile. After that, D05, the ladder. So here we have D05, and that, oh my gosh, oh no. that gets put in front. This kind of needs to go back farther. That's not good. They're having it come up to the second floor. Well, I have it really close. I'm glad I didn't put that any closer. It's not quite where mine is, but they didn't really tell you about placement for this. So this should have went back a little more. But I will make it work. We'll just go ahead and stick it in here where it's the only place it can be. They show theirs over a little more because this is back, but my magnifying glass is in the way. Next we have B8, which is part of the brick, which is on here. There's 4 of them. And they get glued here. It's flush with the outside. Like so. Next we want B7, that's also on this piece. And this goes right on top of them. Right on top of B8. Like so, and if you put B8 flush with the outside, it matches up perfect. Next we want D01, F02, and H14. So there's 2 F02s, 2 D01s, and 1 H14. And they are all brown. So here's D01, these big pieces here, the lattice pieces. F02 are these 2 pieces here, right here. H14 is in our bag. So here's our pieces. H14 is the dowel. These are D2 and these are D1. I'm going to assume we put the thicker part at the bottom and line that up with the peak. So our dowel gets laid right across here. And these, they look like they go a little up off the bottom edge. They're not flush. And that would be our roof. Next, we need to put our little Magic Shack sign on. I believe I have that up here. And that gets glued right about there. Stick my rocky chair back in there. And next, we're moving on to the outside. I would prefer to work on the batteries before we start doing all the outside. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip to the batteries. First, I'm going to grab our battery pack here. They want 1 centimeter, which is this, that distance of wire. And we're connecting all the whites to the red and all the yellow, which ours are gray, to the black. And then we're taking J39, which is this in here. This is sticky, and we will be wrapping it around our wires. So first, we want 1 centimeter of wire on each of these. We're going to take all the white and twist them together and twist them onto the red. Well, I have to apologize. I lost the rest of my video for this. I finished putting in the battery and it is working. All the lights are lit, and went around and glued on the gravel and our plants, double checking some things. I missed the wire in the lamp here, which would have allowed me to set that more directly above the desk, but it turned out cute. We got our plants here. I'm letting my rocking chair loose because I like it. I want to be able to play with it. There is a dust cover that you can get, but that's separate. They also had us put, in addition to our bench and the snake plant here, I glued the gravel on first, and while it was still wet, I glued the green tree powder on it and then dusted the rest of it off. This is a really cute kit. I did like it. There were a lot of pros to it. There was no painting involved other than my personal touching up the little light edges that from the little divots from the wood, which I'll finish these up. And it's all wood. This is all wood. All the pieces are wood. All the furniture, the fireplace, the table, the rocking chair, the flooring here. It's really cute. It's well made. The pieces are well made. And it also came with its own kit of tools. It had a tweezer, a screwdriver, this utility knife, a ruler, and scissors. That's a nice little kit. It did not come with glue, which was no big deal. I used several different types of glue. I used crazy glue for metal parts at first, and I also used Eileen's tacky glue, but I tried this Beacon 3-in-1, and I do like this much better. I really didn't glue much metal to metal with this yet, so we'll try that some other time. There were a few extra parts, like a couple extra beads and a couple extra end caps that you use on the face of your china cabinet here and on this cabinet back here. Some of the cons were the instructions were a little obtuse at times. There were several places where it had you put parts in, and it didn't even tell you what part it was. It just is there, especially in these pages here where it's talking about all the parts to put in. There were areas where they weren't annotated at all, and we had to figure out what they were, and like books also too. Also, the instructions, while the pictures are very nice to have, sometimes it's also nice to have words, which may have helped me here. I totally missed this wire. It would have helped with adjusting my light better, and it's clearly there right in front of me, and I just totally missed it. Here's another area I didn't know where to put this. I eyeballed it, and it's actually too close to the railing because this ladder should be over and in front of it, but I didn't know that looking at these picture instructions. Some of the areas for instructions for the shrink tube over the wires, especially at the lights, there was literally no instruction. Here you can see it's giving you the parts, but says nothing at all about that shrink tube thing on there. But you can see it's there on both of these, but it makes no mention of it. The other thing is, this is supposed to be a magic shack, other than the crystal ball and this book with this monster eyeball on it, which is here, and the sign saying Magic Shack. This doesn't scream Magic Shack to me. This screams library or reading room. And while it is very, very cute, I wanted something Magic Shack. However, it was very enjoyable to put together. I really liked it. The parts are superb. Other than those, I would have to say, if I don't look at it as a Magic Shack, I give it 9 out of 10 all around. If I take into account some of the obtuse instructions, I'd probably go lower. However, it's very well made pieces. The construction of the parts was very good. And like I said, it's all wood, and it is very cute. It has a nice height to it, and it has 3 lights. You can't beat that. And they're all working. So, yes. I purchased it. It was on sale. So I have no qualms really about the price. So I'm not disappointed in it. It will look really cute in my collection. I hope that helps you out in your decision to purchase this or not. See you next time. Bye.